Yo, hello. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the shorter one. Hello, everybody. Just a quick one. Crazy hair. I've been out all day. Welcome, everyone. We've got 83 people watching. Welcome, members. Big up the members. Thank you. Our moderators. Thank you. I've done the settings all by myself. Hello. I'm on camera very rarely. You've got a very rare. I've not got my dresser set up yet, but I am going to get it set up. So I'm on the bed. So when I'm on the bed, I don't go on camera for long because my back hurts and I have to keep moving. Look silly. But I just thought I'd pop on, just say hello, everybody. I'm on camera. I know you guys keep going, why isn't she on camera? I'm on camera. 132 watching. Right, we know who has been named. Sorry, the jokes are just terrible, aren't they? Welcome, everybody. I hope you're well on this Wednesday. It is the hump day of the week. Hello, members. Thank you so much for supporting us. Really appreciate that. Right then, so we've had him named. Yeah, there's lots of distractions going on. I don't want to see my searching face. You know, I don't like my searching face. There's so much going on, guys. It's just literally breaking constantly. This story is. So let me get the latest. Now we knew who it was because it was so obvious. When we got that picture, now I did reveal that picture a few days ago that everyone's seen now to our lovely members. But don't worry, I did help you all by censoring it. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. Richard, Pincher in the house. And meet our own Kimberly, God Struggler. Hello, everybody. We are here. Welcome. We're indoors because it's raining outside. The heavens did open. I spilt the beans this morning, says David Banner. I've been kind of hinting for the last 4 days. Now, I did actually, no word of a lie, a few people can say this. I guessed last week, and then I was right. And then the picture came in, and I was like, shit. Okay, a lot of people need therapy. Hello, beautiful Jane. Thank you for being here, darling. So sad. Are you sad? Who's sad? Who here is shocked, first of all? Is Ninny under the bed? No, Ninny's in the lounge. I've not long got home. Is it sunny? It's stopped raining now. We had a bit of a downpour. It was okay today. We'll let a few more people come in. I don't like this at all. This mental health thing. We knew this was coming, guys. It's sickening. I'm sorry. No one else seen it coming. Yeah, it's just another one. Now, the thing is, take care, Wyatt. The thing is, how much more are there? It just seems to me, hello, Den, hello, Salwan, hello, Helen, Gail, Huw Edwards. Oh, my goodness, I was waiting for one to come in, and we've got one. Hello, Brett. Hello, mate. Big up Brett, who's exposing a right wrong-un. Big up Rubber-Dub-Dub. Nope, not shot. So we've got Huw Edward in the house. Love it. Free speech. Hello. I've just been with her. She's just dropped me home. I love you, darling. Little Miss Sunshine. There's so many people coming in. Everyone, hello, welcome. Okay, so I'm just watching this it's literally happening in front of our eyes. So we're going to find out exactly what's going on. Hello, Maria, Nikki, Gail. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Samantha, Peaky Blinders. Now, I was about to say something about his wife, but I better not because I don't want to be a bitch. But I just had a look at his wife earlier. Anyway, enough said. Okay. So the Bieber crisis. Now, the Sun, is this going to stop the Sun? Is the question. The Sun are going hard at the BBC. The Daily Mail are trying to keep focus on Philip Schofield. We mustn't forget Filthy Phil. He's rubbing his hands in glee at this. I don't forget about things that easily, Philip. Lots more to come on him. Anyway, so we're going to get back onto this dude here, Huw. Most people don't know who he is. They say, Huw is Huw Edwards. I say he's been on the BBC for about 30 odd years. Okay, so his wife outed him. Now, his wife has said that he apparently is in a loony bin. That's what I'm told. I don't know what. I don't want to offend people. Look, guys, you know, I'm not politically correct. So if I offend people with how I use words, I don't mean any offence. Okay, um, that's just what it is. I know he's prolific on the gay scene. I've been hearing this that he's very prolific in the what you call it? Hello, James Jameson, the gay scene in Cardiff. Okay, so hello that girl. Hello everyone. I can't name everybody, but hello, hello. Um, so yeah, apparently he's been taken in, and someone has just got in contact with me. I don't know how true this is. This is Janet. Hello, love. Mama Bear. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, girl. Hey, Janet. I love that girl. I love that lady. She's fucking awesome. Mac and cheese last night. Sorry. So what was I going to say? So the wife now is saying, I've just had someone say that he's apparently tried to off himself and he's in a mental health institution. We'll try and be a little bit more PC in here, Pen. So let's just read on. Now, what a person to do it. Now, the wife has done a statement, and his wife is called Vicky Flind. I'm not seeing chat for a moment because I'm off the screen. And she said the BBC appeared to reveal Edwards is facing more allegations. Now, last night there was 4 come forward of inappropriate behaviour, this time towards his colleagues. So not only do we have 4 young guns coming forward saying that this married man, this married straight man with, I think he's got 3 or 4 kids, has now been inappropriate with 4 younger males. There's the link to what I'm looking at right now. And on top of that, colleagues. Didn't I say to you the other week when all this came out about Philip Schofield that he is the tip of the tip of the tip of the iceberg? The entertainment industry is rife with this shit. Little girls, little boys. Anyway, it's disgusting. So his wife has come out and said, I'm going to read the statement from the wife. Vicky, in light of recent reporting regarding the BBC presenter, I am making this statement on behalf of my husband, Huw Edwards, after what have been 5 extremely difficult days for our family. He put you there, love. I am doing this primarily, I can't say that, primarily, I give up, out of concern for his mental well-being and to protect our children. Always think of the children. Huw is suffering from serious mental health issues. And then she goes on. All is well documented. He has been treated for severe depression in recent years. I'll get onto that in a moment. The events of the last few days, sorry, I can't help it, have greatly worsened matters. It's all our fault. All our fault. He has suffered another serious episode and is now receiving inpatient, blah, 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 hospital care. I'm sorry, I've got no sympathy. I'm sorry if you think I'm being a heartless bitch. I've got no sympathy whatsoever. Sorry. Care where he'll stay for the foreseeable future. Once well enough to do so, he intends to respond to the stories that have been published. To be clear, Huw was first told that there were allegations being made against him last Thursday. So apparently when the parents came forward on the 19th of May, the BBC did absolutely nothing. Nada, nothing, zilch, nothing. Okay. They didn't even tell him. They didn't even tell him that this is what the wife is saying. All right. Hello, Una love. This is what the wife is saying. So she's saying that Huw didn't know anything about the accusation. Sorry, guys, the accusations, and that he's only just found out last week. Right. Hello, Batman. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Right, we've got 370 watching. Please hit the like or the dislike. Give me a 1 if you have sympathy for Huw. Give me a 2 if you really don't have sympathy for Huw. And give me a 3 if you don't know. What's Janet? Has Janet just done some more gift memberships? Sorry, I've missed it again. God, I did this last time. Let me just go into my. Sorry, folks. Let me just give me a 1 if you feel sorry for Huw. Hello, Hayley. Hello, everyone. Jules, all our members. 1 if you feel sorry for Huw. 2 if you don't, and 3 if you don't know. Let me just get into our live chat because I think I've missed something. Oh gosh, has she just gifted? Oh God, Janet, you're such a darling. Hang on, let me just. We got lots of 2s. We haven't got any 1s as yet. Oh, Janet, you've just gifted 5 memberships. Oh my goodness. Oh, darling, thank you. I didn't know. I don't get a notification on StreamYard. Oh, darling. How kind. If you've been gifted a membership by Janet, you've just been gifted one. It's come from Janet. So if you've been gifted a membership, please thank her, Janet. She's so lovely and kind, and she does the best mac and cheese. Huw is here. Yes, Huw is here. So we haven't had any 1s. Oh, we've got a 1. We've got Huw himself. We've got Huw is here. Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry, that's our Janet, our love. Hello, Angel, love. We've got Huw Edwards is in the house, and Janet doesn't get to choose. YouTube chooses at random. Janet has just very kindly gifted 5 memberships, and YouTube chooses at random. So if you've got one, please thank Janet. So kind. How kind. So we've got Huw in the house, and we've got another Huw from The Simpsons. What's his name? So we've got 1 from Harriet Boateng. We've got a couple of 1s. You know, that's fine. You can have sympathy. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion here. Oh, thank you again, free speech. Why was he allowed to cover? Very good question, Enigma Star. Why was he allowed to cover the coronation in June? Hello, Belinda, love. So I think, were you just gifted one? Oh yeah. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. So the victim complained back in May, and he was allowed to continue. Now, doesn't this just show? Now, I don't know if I'm wrong here, but I have a feeling, and I've thought this for a long time now, that there's loads of them. So when this complaint came in, as far as the BBC are concerned, it's like, well, it's it's one of many. Yeah, they don't care alphabet exactly. They don't give a shit, in my opinion. They don't care. Look at Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris. What's that other one called? Jonathan King. These are just ones that we know about. I'm really enjoying this. Well, good to hear, Huw. I'm glad you're here. I bet your wife isn't too happy. Exactly. Huw and Phil, now I've had a lot of people saying there's just no way that he would do that. He's not gay. It seems to me that there's a lot of these BBC presenters and so on, Stuart Hall, that are married to beards. Hello, Nicola, love. Hello, everyone coming in. Indigo, Steve, welcome. I was told off the other day, I say hello too much to you. I'm sorry, but I don't really care. I like saying hello. You guys have took the effort to come in. I've got the effort to say hello back. Hello, Sharon. Oh, Sharon's got membership. Willow Tree Wanderer, hello. Scottish Shona, hello, darling. So I don't know about you guys now, how you feel about this, but I'm getting the impression that you guys aren't got any sympathy. Hello, Pam. Now, something else I want to add is that I find this rather convenient timing. Now, just before this wife's statement, the police came out and said that there's going to be there's no criminal what's it found. So let's just go back and hang on a minute, let me just go into the BBC website. Give me a moment. Hello, Ted. How you doing? Hello, Ghost. Look, I've got curly hair because I've been out in the rain. Look, see? Ghost loves the curly hair. There you go, mate. There you go. Right. Just give me a sec, folks. I'm just going to get this up because apparently now the police have said there's no crime committed, and that is why It looks to me like that is why the wife has come out and said this. Now, does anyone know what that law is? Because it's something to do with a position of trust. Is that right? There is a certain law that says that if you are asking for or sending rude photos to, yeah, please sub to Janet as well, by the way, she's awesome. Oh, thank you. It's just my natural hair. I don't curl it. I wish it was straighter, but what can you do? I've been out in the rain. Hello, 416 watching. Please hit the like or the dislike if you don't like what we're doing. I won't be offended. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sue. Oh, thank you. Oh, Kimberly, I'm not, but thank you. Hello, Jane. And our lovely Jane is here, our awesome moderator. Yeah. So, what I find really bizarre is this new law came into, is it last year? Even though at 16 you are allowed to have sexual intercourse, you put it in this country. No, Huw, you can't. You are not allowed to, I think it's receive or send a Rudy picture with an adult who's, is it over 18? It's this new law and it's something about, here we go. Now, Zorro is here. Thank you very much. He's just explained it to us a little bit. The person has to be, here we go, 18. Oh, thank you. To exchange explicit photo. Oh, free speech, you got one as well. He asked for them when she was 17. It was a he as well. It was a little boy. So there is a crime being, I don't get this. What am I missing? There is a crime. I put Charlotte. Hello, love. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Hello, Sue Scott. Hello, Sophia. Is it? Yeah, it's very true. Is that about the curly hair? That's the thing, you see. So there is crime committed. Does anyone have the name of the law? Hello, Samantha. Does anybody know the name of the law for this? Is it something like position of trust? Because there is a law broken. If he was exchanging, if he was asking messages with a minor, you know, under 18, even though you can have sex with them, you can't send photos. I find that a really weird law. Personally, the age of consent needs to be 18, in my opinion. Now, we're just going to see what else is going on. Now, here we go. Now, the police are not going to be pressed any charges as of yet. Now, BBC presenter in hospital. So this was 5 minutes ago. Now, they want us to feel sorry for him. I'm sorry, but I'm really struggling here. So he's got serious mental health issues, is what they're saying. I'm not sure whether we're going to... Are we going to end up with a situation where he does bump himself off and then we're all meant to feel guilty? Yes, 16's too young. Can you just take it round the... Yeah, thank you, delivery woman. Just put the link in there. So he's in hospital. It is all... It's a very fast changing... It's I wanted to jump on. I wasn't going to stream, but I wanted to jump on because there's so much happening. So apparently he's in hospital, and I've been told that he's... I don't know how true this is, but I've been told that he's tried to off himself. He apparently is in a very bad way, mental health. So what they're doing now, the Prince Andrew interview didn't really work. And then we had the Philip Schofield interviews on the BBC and the Sun that I'm still clipping and putting out there, which really didn't help. So now what they're doing is they're trying to ignore it. That didn't work. So now it's let's come clean, but say you're in a mental hospital and you're trying to kill yourself. They're going to see whether this works. So it goes on. And also in a statement issued through PA News, she said she hoped that she's also named him because she wants the speculation to stop. Now, old Jeremy Vine or Jeremy Vine or whatever his name is, he came out today because he's been accused and said that he believes that the presenter needs to come forward and fess up. Right, the news presenter, Huw. So we've got Gary Lineker, old Wingnut has been accused. We've had old Rylan. has been accused. So, hello, Karen, love. I'm just come back into chat now. PR advice, probably. Yeah, exactly. Now, what I want to know, I want to do a little bit of digging, guys. You know me, I don't take anything on face value. We're only told what we're supposed to know. Yeah. So we're not going to hear the full story here. I want to know does anyone know who the yeah, we go. Link is too long. Thank you, Axel Steele. And Axel Steele's in the States as well. So he'd have to work extra hard to get the UK law. So thank you. He says the link to the law is too long, but the position of trust law is pretty limited. Have to be an instructor, coach, or pastor. Interesting. But he surely is a national treasure, is what they're saying. And also something else I don't know if you've seen. I'm just going to see if I can find it now. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to read this one out here. So apparently, it says here a separate Met statement said detectives from the Met Specialist Crime Command have now concluded their assessment, not investigation, assessment, and have determined there is no information to indicate that a crime has been committed. So no information, does that mean that they haven't reported it to the police? Now remember, there is now four young people saying that he's been sending their bits and bobs, and they've been sending their bits and bobs to him. You've also got the fact that there's another bombshell today that he broke lockdown rules. This come out last night. Sorry. Apparently, Huw broke lockdown rules while the BBC were telling us all to stay indoors, and keep everyone safe. And he was having it off. He weren't just messaging these people, he was going to meet them, knocking on doors. So he was having contact. This isn't just pictures, folks. This is a whole new level of sick sleaze. And the thing is, I just see what's going to happen. The narrative will now change. It will be poor Huw, and it will be mental health. Oh, thank you, Jane. Sorry, I've just come back into chats. Thank you, darling. Exactly. I don't understand this thing. Why are all these married men suddenly gay? I don't get it. Probably for Vavoom. Probably, most likely. I just heard the news. Yeah, it's been named, Debbie. Time to defund the BBC. I agree. Now, I am going to be making a video soon. Probably soft shallow, yeah. Helen Berry, hello, welcome. If you're coming in, some people don't watch the mainstream media. Some people will say to me, we get our news from you, on Huw. Sorry. And so a lot of people don't know this. So again, if you're coming in, we've got 471 watching. Please hit the like if you enjoy this, or the dislike if you don't. I won't be offended. There's been 4 people now. 4. Hello, Julius, love, Julie. If it was a male engaging, was it? It was a male. It was being confirmed. It was a male. 4 plus colleagues now. This is how fast this is moving. Colleagues. Is our Gemma here? Hello, Gem, love. I can't see you because I got on. Oh, there you are. Hello, darling. I love her. Mwah. So, well, apparently he is. So we've got 4 victims, whatever you want to call them. We've got colleagues at the BBC have now come forward. This is breaking. Colleagues have come forward saying that he has been inappropriate with them. I wonder whether there was any runners involved. Okay, so the detectives have said, let me just see. In reaching their decision, they have spoken to a number of parties, including the BBC and the alleged complainant. Remember, there's 4, not 1. And the alleged complainant's family, both via another police force. Now, this is the Met. Now, apparently, it got reported to the Welsh police back in April. So obviously, he's visiting these boys' houses. We've got this whole thing again. Did the wife know? You guys know how I feel about this. I'm sorry. There probably is occasions where the husband is gay or bi and the wife doesn't know in real life. But with these celebrities, I'm sorry, but when I've got people coming to me saying, Pen, he's been known in the Cardiff gay scene for the past 20 years, I find it hard to believe that his missus didn't notice. You know, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but it just seems to me that it's all these marriage of convenience going on. It just seems I'm missing a lot of chat, by the way. So sorry if I'm not responding. I'm in and out of chat. It is busy. It's slow mode, okay? If you need it to be slower, let Jane know. Jane is our chief moderator. She's in charge, and Ellen and Louise if they're in. But Jane, she runs a tight ship. She's amazing. Thank you, Jane. Okay, it said detectives are aware of media reporting further allegations against the same individual, but has received no specific details or information about these allegations, and therefore there is no police action at this time. So basically, they're blaming the son now for talking about it publicly. Now, I still want to know why the mother, now, one of the mothers saying they went to the police, but the other mother didn't go to the police, they went to the BBC. And I don't get this. If this was me and this was my child, and my child was now 20, but they came to me and says, right, since I was 17, this dirty old man was sending me his bottom and possibly his todger, but that's alleged. And I was sending him back, and I bought some coke, and now I'm on coke and I'm a druggie and my life's ruined. Would you ring the BBC up, or would you go straight to the police? You'd go to the police, and this is why I'm a little bit suspicious of the mother. Now, I don't mean to be rude, and I might be wrong. Hello, Trisha, love. On me back, see me back. I told you. Oh, just reading up the chat. Carter, she had an idea when he asked to get, who grows. Ladies of a certain age don't want their partner to be gay. I think, you'd go to the police, wouldn't you? Jem says, and Indigo and Una. And I think most people, I do believe we need to defund the BBC. One of them did, but there's 4 now. One of them didn't. I just want to add something as well. Hang on, let me just shut that off a moment. Hello, Fixter love. Let me just grab something up. I want to show you something else that I found earlier as well. Let me just see if I can find it. I'm going to leave that on a minute, that BBC page, and go to the Sun. Okay, there is method in my madness, guys. I know it's the Sun, but there's a reason. Right. Good to see you, Pincho. And did you enjoy your week off? Time flies when you're having fun. I hope this hasn't been taken down. I should have screenshotted it earlier. I'm so pissed off with myself for not doing that. But I was in a major rush today. Right, just bear with me a minute. I'm just looking for something. I've took the camera off because I've got my searching face. And you know I don't like my searching face. Oh, here we go. Right. I need to move a little bit because my back's hurting. Oh, me back. Ow. Oh, oh, falling apart. My birthday next week, folks. The bunny's going to be really old, 43. So we'll be having a bit of a party for my birthday. Oh, thank you, Jem. Jem, there's a reason why I don't share you out, sweetheart. And what I do, I share you privately to people because you don't want to know. My trolls are not like anything you've ever seen, trust me. Okay, now, I love you more, darling. I'm going to make this big and I'm going to pop this here. Hello, all seeing Otto. Just exposing sickos and pedos, nothing new. 506 watching. Please hit the like or the dislike. Now, look at this, guys. Now, this was in the Sun this morning, and I was hoping it hadn't been taken down. But we've now got... shit, what have I just pressed? Oh, I'm not a baby, but thank you. Right, okay. Now, says Gemma, who's younger than me. Oh, Jem, I love you. Yeah, boys are particularly vulnerable. Now, again, what I would like to know is, and it's a reasonable question. Oh shit, I've pressed the wrong button. Oh fuck. Sorry, guys. Was there any vulnerabilities involved again with these young boys? You know, is this a pattern emerging? This is the question we need to be asking. It just seems to be that's the right button. Hello. There seems to be a bit of a pattern. Oh, Katie, are you, darling? Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you, darling. Right then, I'm just going to pop the microphone there. I might have gone a little bit quieter because I'm not right up to it. I am trying to save up for a better microphone that I don't have to hold right up to me. So if I'm a little bit quiet. Okay, now this were the creepy messages. This was published last night and earlier today as well. It got updated. I'm going to hold it again. It's all right. Creepy messages. BBC sex pic scandal. Now, this was before Huw was named. It's before we know who it was. Sorry, I can't help it. Okay, so this is where Huw got in contact with this boy, 17. Now, I find this really, really bizarre. If you haven't seen this, I'm going to show you it now. And I've also put a link in if you are watching. Oh, thank you, Una. Oh, my goodness, I've just seen that. Thank you so. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, darling. Hello, Squirrel Sniper. Thank you, darling. Okay, thank you so much. That's so kind. So this presenter, I find this really bizarre, right? He started messaging a young male follower on Instagram, and we've got the proof here. And the Sun have got a signed. They've literally sworn that this is true and real, and they've put their signature to it. And they've apparently sent all of this off to the BBC and the police. So we've got here now this guy. Apparently, he was at school back then, so I think he must have been younger than 17. So you followed this Instagram account since, and this is Huw here. Now, again, this is blurred out because at the time this morning we didn't know Huw hadn't been named, and we didn't know who it was. BBC Star randomly sends this young boy. Okay, pupil 17. This was in 2018. He sends him a heart out the blue. Can you imagine somebody famous who you're following on? Oh, Sarah, darling, thank you. I do wish I was 27, 21. Hello, Cosmic War Toad. So you imagine you're a lad and someone sends you a message on Instagram saying just a heart, right? Is it going to let me go any bigger? There you go. Just a heart. And then he goes, sweet. Now, we don't know whether this student was gay or bi or straight. We don't know who it is. And obviously, he's got his identity protected. Even if I did know it, which I don't, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it out. The reason why Matthew McGreevy was put out because that's been everywhere for the past 3 years. Trolls saying that I've outed Matthew McGreevy is the most ludicrous thing ever because it's already everywhere. I just want to say the bird feeders are empty. AI, if you're listening, can you please take Jack outside? The birdies are hungry. Okay. Piggy Week was out there. Sorry. So he goes, sweet. How's it going over at the BBC? Now, he sent this boy a heart and he's put all good thanks and a kiss. Now, this is Huw. Huw sent this boy a kiss. Now, this boy didn't put a kiss back. You okay? And then another heart. Okay, so this is a man, a married man, 60 odd, 60-ish, messaging a lad of 17, sound familiar, with hearts and all good thanks, kiss, you okay? And then another heart, and it's put, yeah, why? Like, you'd be a bit freaked out, wouldn't you? Hello, eye for an eye. He probably is gay, but I don't know. He might not be. He might not be gay. I don't know. Let me just message Al. Sorry. This was sent exactly, Lynn. Well said. Hello, Ellen, love. This was sent unsolicited. Okay. Just give me a moment. Oh no, what I meant is the youngster. So I don't know whether the youngster was gay or. Hang on. Please take Jack to feed birds there. Sorry, guys. Hungry. Okay, sorry about that. So it goes on. You okay? Aha, yeah, why? Just being polite. So there you go. I've made it bigger for you. So what? Just being polite. Now, why would he do this? And then he's put back. What have you been up to today? Like, because you can see that he's sending these things unsolicited. So he's being polite back. Now, remember, this is a 17-year-old. Now, some people might say, well, he shouldn't have responded. But then you look at it this way. You've got a young lad who has been following this person on. No, what I'm saying is, was the young lad gay or not? Did he know he was gay by his profile? Was he targeting him because he was male or because he thought he was gay? I don't know, You'd think that if you were gay and you were an older man, you wouldn't target a lad that you thought was straight. But then I don't know. I don't know how predators work, Um, exactly, free speech, exactly. So what have you been up to today? Again, now people that are going to say you shouldn't have replied, this is a 17-year-old kid, folks. All right. I think he's done quite well to not, this is a bit starstruck. What have you been up to today? Out walking, bit of work, you. Okay. Practically nothing except listening to music, because he says you, and watching Netflix, right? So we're going to come out of that. Is that going to work? Shit, hold on. Hang on a minute. How do I get out of this now? Why isn't that working? Trying to get onto the next page. It's not letting me. This may not work. I don't know. Oh, good. Okay, and then it goes on. How's your work going? Must be interesting, he says. And then it looks like he sent him a photo. If you put it up there, how's your work going? Must be interesting. And then he's put busy week. And then here, I don't know what this is. This is in October 2018. He's obviously said something for starters. So he's talking about maybe it was something in the news. Whatever it is, the sun have blanked out. I don't know. He's put, what's your take on the matter? So something that was going on in the news in 2018, or was it award ceremony or something? What's your take on the matter? And then he goes on, no reply then. Okay, this is the lad. And then sends him a photo. So at this point now, the lad seems to be coming back at him a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's a little bit starstruck. Maybe he's gay and he's got a crush on him. I don't know. And again, please don't hate on the lad because he's a young lad, right? And we all do stupid things when we're young. He sends him a photo. We don't know what that is. Instagram only shows it once. Then we've got Huw sending him a heart again. Okay. Now, if you look here, at no point has the young lad sent him a heart or a kiss. Must have been amazing to be part of. It must have been night at the proms or something. I don't know. Proms, maybe. Some sort of award ceremony. It was a great night. Now, that was the last they interacted, right? So he got the heart, and then he said it was a great night. And this lad has not replied again, look, see? So he's ignored him now. And we're going to fast forward to the 10th of January, 2019. A few months later, hi, Huw, but they've blanked it out because no one knew it was Huw at the time. No one knew who it was. I've got the opportunity to take part in the BBC school news report. It's my last year at school. Now, they're saying that he was 17 here. I don't think he was. It's my last year at school and sounds like it might be fun. Do you think I should go for it? Yes, no question. Now, surely, if you're in your last year at school, right, you wouldn't be 17, would you? You leave school at 16, unless he meant he was in sixth form. I don't know. Please hit the like, guys, by the way, or the dislike. 508 watching. Thank you for everyone for being here. I'm just checking chat again now. It's grooming, isn't it, guys? This is grooming. Who here believes that this is grooming? Give me a 1 if you think this is grooming. If you're watching the replay, give me a 1. If you can timestamp it, that'll be good. Grooming, give me a 1. If you think this 2, this is just being friendly. Or 3, you don't know. I would go with 1. Lots of 1s. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is grooming. Yeah, most people agree. Depends when you're birth. Yeah, you're right, Belinda. Possibly, darling. Yeah. I don't think we've got any. Hello, Jeffrey. We haven't got any 2s on this one. 3 NAs, not sure. We've got a not sure and lots of 1s. To me, this is grooming, guys. This person has contacted this young lad unsolicited, and again, to me, last year at school, if it was sixth form, which you do at 16 to 17, wouldn't you say, I'm doing my sixth form? Jane! Oh my goodness! Oh, darling, Jane. Jane's just gifted 5 memberships, guys. If you've just been given a membership, that is thanks to Jane. Oh, thank you so much. Jane has no control, by the way, over who this gets gifted to. YouTube picks it at random. So thank you so much, Jane. So if you've been gifted a membership, please, Chris has just been given one. If we can all thank Jane. Amazing. Thank you. And to Janet and Jane. Big up Janet and Jane, the JJs, Team JJ. I'm obviously really tired. I've not slept. Free speech knows I've had 2 hours sleep last night. So I've got the opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Do you think I should go for it? And Huw says, yes, no question. And then nothing. So I think, hello, Rocket Roy. I'm guessing, thank you again, Jane and Janet. I'm guessing at this point that he was hinting, do you think I should go for it? And Hugh's like, yeah. And I'm guessing that he was thinking, is Huw gonna then say, I'll get you a back door in? I don't know. And this lad didn't say nothing back to that. So it was left. Hello, Dawn, love. Hello, everyone. Skip Donahue. Thank you for being here. JJ, Team JJ. Oh, thank you so much, Una, darling. I left at 15. One of my youngest born in late July. Yeah, I was born in 17th of July. Hello, Rachel, love. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, that's true. It does, Teresa, love. Okay, so then he said, all right, lad, how you doing? This was in 2020. So if this was true, he was 19, 18, 19, depending on when his birthday was, and he's put 3 thumbs up and he's put, how are you spending lockdown? So let's just come out. I don't know if this is the one that he met up with. I don't know. And then we haven't got any more, and it's got here in an exclusive interview. They said, looking back now, it does seem creepy. So this isn't the initial one who raised the complaint. Okay, how are you, Otto? So you know, the one whose mother got in touch and whose son has now become a coke addict, and Huw allegedly sent £35,000. Yeah, it may have been his wages, but who funds them? The BBC. The BBC are done for. They should have been anyway. Oh my God, really, Fiona? Ah. So this isn't him, all right? This isn't the lad of the initial person who came forward. This is lad number 2. And what happened was he seen the news coming in the news, and then that's when he revisited his messages from Huw. How many more are there? It goes on here. In an exclusive interview, they said, looking back now, it does seem creepy because he was messaging me when I was still at school. I don't think he was 17. I think the son are being a bit too lenient there. In light of everything now, I feel shocked because as a broadcaster, it is a name everyone would trust. I had no reason to think it was anything beyond that at the time. The Sun is handing its full dossier to BBC investigators. So they're going to be getting all of these messages. It includes signed, sworn statements from the individual. Again, this is a different person. It's not that one. It says the first message sent to the teenager by the household name came in October 2018. He messaged them with a love heart emoji without there ever being any prior contact between them. The teen had followed the presenter on Instagram months prior to the contact and said they were stunned to receive a message from such a high-profile BBC employee. So, and then it comes as the TV personality is alleged to have broke lockdown laws to meet a young stranger from a dating site. The BBC reported that another youngster, again, the BBC are investigating themselves now. You couldn't make this shit up, folks. It says to meet, hang on, the BBC reported that another youngster has claimed the presenter sent them threatening and abusive messages. Jeremy Vile, ugh, I hate that man so much, has called on the well-known BBC star to name himself. Well, we know that's happened now. This is from this afternoon. And then it's got speaking from their home. So the son went to meet this lad. I was surprised he had messaged me out the blue, but I was excited as I knew who he was. So I'm just catching up with chat. Oh, Amanda, Jane gave you a membership. How kind. I replied to the love heart emoji you sent and asked how it was going at the BBC. I was just thinking of it innocently because I had a keen interest in their line of work. Have you noticed how it's always these young lads? Hello, Mr. Button. Helped him. Sorry, I'm just reading the. We have over 500 people. Yeah, thank you. Please hit the like. Thank you, Una, darling. So following the teacher's reply, the presenter went back with another message and continued the conversation. The youngster, who is now 22 and holds down a successful job. Why do I have a feeling, a gut feeling, that this person, when he said he wanted to go on and was thinking about doing some sort of project at the BBC to do with school. Hello, Loza, love. And he's now successful. I wonder whether he went on to be a runner or something. There is somebody at GB News. Well, it probably isn't him, but there is somebody there who I'm not going to name anybody either, so I'm not. Someone's been in contact with me, an amazing researcher has been in contact with me with a name of somebody who is at GB News, very, very cracking lad, really doing really well, very bright. And we found out, this source has found out that Philip Schofield followed this lad. He's now in his early 20s, I'd say. On Twitter. Again, we've got evidence of this. And he then became a runner for Philip, apparently, allegedly. So for those of you, I'm getting people emailing me daily saying, Penny, stop going for Philip Schofield, or I'm getting people saying, Penny, why aren't you doing more digging at Philip Schofield? I can't win, right? Most people want me to carry on. I am digging. I'm not, when I'm quiet, don't think I'm not doing anything. When I'm quiet, I'm busy in the background. Okay. And obviously I've got a life and I have to do stuff. I've got my son and everything else, but I am always digging. Anyone that knows me knows what I'm like. I'm like a dog with a bone when I feel something's off. So there are more revelations to come with Philip Schofield. Don't think I'm done with it. I'm not. I just digging, finding stuff out. And those people that said that I need to leave him alone, and that one person said that he's free to be with Matthew and that I need to keep my nose out, just do one. Go to the BBC. You'll be loved over there. The conversation continued intermittently, blah, blah, blah. Now he said, knowing what I know now, I feel I was a bit naive. Well, he was 17. I was a young person who loved what this presenter did, and I naturally was excited he had messaged me. At one stage, the youngster asked for advice about taking part in a BBC scheme for 11 to 16-year-olds. I think that lad was younger last year at school. I think he was 15. If he was 17, why would he be wanting to take part in something that's for 11 to 16-year-olds? I told him I was in my final year at school, and I told him I had the opportunity. We know about that. We've just read it. So the son have been and interviewed this person at his house. In light of what I know now, I realised I was not what I know now. It feels as though when he realised I was not flirtatious back, he changed in the way he would reply. Yes, because the kisses stopped. Do we have a troll coming? Please don't hide people, guys. Yeah, the BBC are dodgy as F. I'm sorry, but when you've got that Eric Gill statue above the door and all of these long list of groomers, we've got a problem. Again, I am going to be doing a video. I know a lot of you don't pay for a TV license, okay? Just to add this, but some people still do, and some people don't know how to cancel it, and if it's legal. So what we're going to do, I'm going to either do a video or we're going to do a live. I think we'll do a live stream, and I'll go through the form. I'm not going to obviously cancel it because I don't have one anyway, but we're going to go through the form and I'm going to show you how to cancel your TV license. I know a lot of you don't have one, and a lot of you will think this is a pointless exercise, but there are still some people who don't know how to cancel your TV license and if it's lawful and so on and so on. So, yeah, I am going to be doing that if that's what people want. Okay, I just want to help out. And even if one or two people cancel it lawfully, we don't want anyone breaking the law, then it's worth it, because the BBC are an utter disgrace. There is no part for them. Even if they weren't dodgy, there's no part for them in 2023 when you've got all your Netflix and all this other shizness going on. There's no part for them. They are literally a propaganda mouthpiece for our corrupt government, who right now are not even elected. Let's just admit it. We're in a banana republic. We don't even have an elected head of state right now. We've just got royals who are in where they are because of who the parents had sex with and so on. And then you've got a prime minister who was not even chosen by his own members because it was old Liz Truss, and she lost to a lettuce. And then this guy, Wingnut Pob, comes along and he gets in, and no one's voted for these people. So and yet we've got the BBC, who are a state propaganda arm, who are spouting all their bull crap to us. So take away the paedophilia, they shouldn't even be there. But you add in the paedophilia, and it certainly shouldn't be there, in my opinion. But it's not just them, remember. You've got ITV, they're all at it. They are all at it. They're all intertwined, you know. Okay, now Jack's feeding the birds. That's good. Okay, so and then another one says it come to light yesterday. Another young person has been contacted by the Star, and these allegations said that Huw had sent abusive messages. So he's now been apparently menacing messages. Huw has been accused of sending threatening and abusive messages to a second youngster as sex pics scandal escalates. So now he's getting angry. Does this sound like somebody who's who's deeply depressed and in deep mental health? It's all we fucking hear. Sorry for swearing. It is difficult to keep a cool head with this sick shit. And we're supposed to, does this sound like someone who is, you know, going through all of this? Would you be panicking and ringing up people and saying, you better shut your mother up, or you better shut your gob now? I'm sorry, I'm not falling for this shit, guys. I'm just not. And I think it's disgusting. And I'm not going to do this mental health crap. I'm sorry. Like, we've all got mental health problems, and I'm not playing them down because I've got mental health problems, right? I don't lie about that. I've got mental health problems, but you know, I deal with them. We all deal. Yes. Who's timing people out? Please stop, mods. What? Hello. Oh, thank you, Miss Dog Lover. Someone's ringing me. What a strange person to be ringing me. A cycle shop. Yeah, we've all got them, and I'm not playing them down, all right? I am not playing mental health down. Trust me, as I said, I've got my own issues, right? It's not like I'm some sort of high horse and saying, looking down on people, saying, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you." We've all got have mental health problems, but we don't all go around messaging young uns that could be our grandchild, you know. Uh, Hello, Tim Potter. How you doing? Thank you again for the super duper chat. It's not an excuse, and I'm sick to death. You've given us all. Well, I'm sorry to hear that gone mad. What with that photo? And they use, yeah, exactly. It's that girl. They use it for bad behaviour, and it's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable to use it because there are people who genuinely suffer from mental health problems. Yeah, Paddy McGuinness was named. There was all sorts of people's named. Yeah, that exactly, Licia. I agree with that. And by the way, if you've emailed me in the last few days, I'm really really struggling. I'm really behind, so I'm not ignoring you at all. Oh, I've just missed a message then. Um, yeah, I will be doing a live stream going through how to cancel it if you're in the UK. Oh, thank you, Janet, darling. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, he was literally caught with his pants down. His bottom was out. We don't want to see his bottom, do we? But anyway, that's just my opinion. I think that it's being used, as is the gay things being used. Well done, April, love. The gay thing's being used as well. It's now become, I don't know what's going on in chat if you've accidentally timed somebody out, darling. I've done it before, so. Right, he has ample funds to get top private healthcare. Exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah, hello, Alice. Yeah, big up Penny finally been named the dirty CUNT. Yeah, exactly. Now, another thing is, he's got all this money that he's spent. I've just clicked. We need to slow down the chat a little bit, guys. Can we put it on to like 20, 25 seconds? Hello, Chilster. How you doing? We can slow down the chat a little bit because it's going a little bit nuts. Yeah, Scove will be laughing his at off. It is insulting to the gay community because what's happening is we're now getting, oh, it's homophobic. Every time I say anything now, I get one or two of these do-gooders come along and say, not many, about one or two will say, it's homophobic. Philip can be what he wants. Philip can do what the hell he wants, as can Huw. But stop going to these young lads. If you want to do what you want to do, knock yourself out. Leave children alone. No one's modding you. I don't know what's going on, Trips. The mods, I don't know. Leave children alone and leave animals alone. And then you can do whatever you want behind closed doors. If you want to swing off wardrobes and swing off chandeliers and all this weird stuff, swings and sex toys and blow up dolls, I don't give a shit. But leave the children alone and our young people and our vulnerable children as well. Like I said before, if you're under 25, you have a mental health problem, you are classed as vulnerable, and that's a fact. So that is one thing that really, 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 really gets to me. Hello, John. How you doing, John Woodmass? No sympathy from me. Yeah, exactly. Why pay them 35 grand for a photo? Just go, look at all the porn these days. If it's fully legal, then go on a porn site. But hello, Paul. How you doing? Huey on the news. But the thing is, though, what else gets me is it's why is he even attracted to these young people anyway? Why are they attracted to young lads? I can't get my head around it. All right, I can't get my head around this shit. But if you're 25 or under, if you're vulnerable, if you've got ADHD, autism, or any sort of neuro diversity, or whatever I don't know what the PC word is. I'm not very PC. I've got an autistic child and autistic husband, so I'm not anti-PC or anything like that. It's like It's just becoming ridiculous. Leave our young people alone. My child is nearly 9. Anyone goes near my son. Oh, thank you, Miss Dog, Dog Lover. Anyone goes near my child, 25 or under, well, put it this way, any over that age, but I'd be in the nick. He realised he had mental health issues around about the same time he got caught. Now, something else I want to show you as well. Just let me just get this up a minute, because I bet they've gone and wiped the internet now. Let's just see if they have. Now, this is something else, right, that I don't know whether anyone else has picked up on. So if they have, then great. Now, why? Right, so they're saying now that I'm not defending him, but he was meeting these people on dating apps. I don't know, you know. I don't know. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Can we stop fighting in chat? Yeah, don't delete comments unless they are, you know, trolling. I haven't seen what's going on, but I don't see much trolling. Tim Potter, I'm struggling with that. Oh, thank you, Paula Love. You know, I might, you know, okay, I might be wrong, but I struggle to believe that the wife didn't know. And I might be wrong again. But if you've got strangers that are coming up to me and saying, Penny, I'm from Wales, I'm from Cardiff, is known in the gay scene in Cardiff. If you've got complete strangers knowing that, wouldn't you know if your husband was gay? I might be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, why haven't the police taken any action? Oh God. All right, I'll catch up with chat after. All right. So this was in April. Now we know. I don't know what date. Does anyone know the date that was it the first or the second? There's 4 now. Went to the police. Someone went to the police in April. Now this is dated. This is from the South Wales Argus newspaper, and this is dated the 18th of April. So remember, we're going back in time before any of this surfaced. We didn't know anything about this in the public, okay? None of this. Bye, Davy. Take care. There's no need to announce your departure. We are not a airport. You really don't need to tell us, okay? You know, you're not that important. Some people believe that they're so important they have to flounce off clutching their pearls. I'm leaving. Okay, then it's okay. We'll get over it. All right. You don't have to be here. You can be anywhere you want. If you want to be here, great. Awesome. If you don't want to be here, you don't need to tell us. Okay, we'll get over it. How is it gossip when I'm showing you proof? Can I just stop a minute and just ask people this question, right? How is this gossip when I'm actually showing you on the page sources? If I was sat here, right, without anything on the page, and it was just me sat here with a microphone, and I was saying, guess what? I heard that I heard that he was messaging this boy when he was 17. I heard that it's Huw. No, I have showed you. Oh, thank you, Janet, darling. Thank you. I have showed you guys everything I am saying, right? I am showing you now. Okay. I'm not sitting here with any malicious gossip. Thank you again, Janet. You're so kind. Okay. No, I want to say it though. If anyone's got any issues, then go to a gossip channel. This is not a gossip channel. Everything I'm doing, I'm showing you with your own eyes. And I even put the links in for you. For those at the back who think I'm a gossip, putting the links in for you as well. So, you know, hello, Helen. Oh, thank you again, Janet. She's so kind, honestly. So we're going to go back in time. Okay, we're going back in time. Remember, I've just put the link in. It's all sourced. Popular newsreader Huw Edwards has broken his silence after it was widely reported that major presenters had been issued redundancy letters. So This was around the time when Huw was originally reported from the mother or the child. I don't know who it was. Huw, God, I'm doing it without meaning to now. To the police in April. Now, Huw got offered a redundancy letter. He obviously didn't take it because he was still on our new. Now, I find this interesting because it says here the reports claim that big corporation names like, I can't say this, Rita Chakrabarty, Clive Myrie, and Sophie Rayworth were among those handed the letters. Now, I'm a little bit suspicious. Did they really want to hand it to Huw and they had to name the other people? And they had to name the others so it didn't look too obvious. Do you know what I mean? So, like, if they just said, "Oh, we're just going to hand it to Huw," and that made the news, right? Then we would all be questioning why Huw. Thank you, Hunter. Why Huw? Thank you, Elaine. Love. Thank you, appreciate you guys. Thank you, Maltese. Say it like it is, man. But you know, people don't like it. You can't please them all. Was that a red herring? Did they throw in these other names saying that they also got offered redundancy so that we didn't just single out Huw? I think this was a way. The BBC knew about the claims back in April because they went to the police. And surely the police would have told the BBC at this point. Well, it'll all come out in the wash, but we've now got confirmation that the police were notified in April. So the BBC should have been notified. Now, is this a case of we want to get rid of Huw? The police, you know, they probably knew what was going on the BBC. I don't know. I think they probably did, but I don't know. I'm not going to accuse them. Did they want to get rid of Huw? So they've offered a few redundancy letters to a few others, and they've said to them, you know, don't accept it. It's just so it makes it look we're not singling Huw out. But really, we want to get rid of Huw because with these police accusations, police come forward, blah, blah, blah. So it goes here. This is back in April. The Mail and Sun reported that these people have been sent redundancy letters and Huw was one of them. Now, Huw didn't accept clearly because he's still on. Now, after this is why I think this is bullshit, right? He didn't accept the redundancy and he then went on to do all the Queen's, he did the coronation. I think he did the funeral. Is that right, guys? Can anyone help me out here? The funeral, the coronation. So this was after the accusations and they knew. Well, the police knew. So if the police knew, I'm sure that they knew. So why would they then have him host the coronation, the funeral? Was that after? No, the funeral was before that. Hello, Sue, love. So you've got, they didn't care. The BBC clearly don't care. They can't do, you know? So they only suspended Huw when the Sun got involved. Why? Why was that the case? Good night, Shona, love. Why was that the case? Why did they only suspend it? Why wasn't he suspended immediately when the police found out in April? The BBC were notified in May, and yet he wasn't suspended. And now Hugh's wife has come out and said that he never knew until last week that these people were coming forward about him. Who do we believe? Do we believe the wife? Do we believe Huw? Do we believe the BBC? Do we believe the police? Who knows? They're all conflicting each other. And it's all, in my opinion, to confuse us so that we don't know what to think anymore. And our brains hurt from trying to work it all out, which is like the Philip Scoville thing. Our brains hurt from all these things and we just shut off. And that's what so many people did. Hello, Trojan. That is what so many people did after the Philip Schofield thing. Hello, Yvonne, love. And that is why, I think there is a distraction going on Weeping Willow as well. I want to mention that. The distraction thing could be, remember, we've got to keep an eye on this online safety bill, which I keep mentioning. I don't want to bore you with this, but this is big, all right? The online safety bill, now they're starting to say now that because people like Gary Lineker, Jeremy Vile and all these other ones have been accused wrongly that on Twitter and social media and all this shizness, that should we now be not allowing anyone to be named on social media? Now remember, the media, the mainstream media, they're ruled by Ofcom. They're not allowed to name anybody. But the social media isn't ruled by Ofcom. The online safety bill will ensure that the social media like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all them will be Ofcom ruled. So I'll be under Ofcom rules. That's what they want to bring in. So all of this could be another, it might not be that. Right, oh, thank you, Jules. Might not be that, but let's just keep that at the back of our minds, okay? Just keep that at the back of your mind, the online safety bill, because it's problem, reaction, solution. It could be nothing. I will, Jeffrey. It could be not related, but let's just, a few people are mentioning this distraction thing, and yeah, exactly, they're still in the jobs. So just keep that in mind. I am going to be doing a special on the online safety bill. I just need some time to put it all together. It started around 2015. They were trying to get it through, and it's been coming and going and rechanging and coming. Yeah, I feel sorry for the kids, Tad the lad. I feel sorry for the wife if she genuinely didn't know, but at the moment I'm just a little bit not sure right now, from what I've heard anyway. So just keep that in mind, and I am going to be doing a special, either a video or a live stream on the online safety bill, just to give you a bit of history of it, where it started from, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I am aware of little bit snippets of information about the George Osborne emails. I don't know enough about it to do a video or a live stream. If I don't know myself enough about a topic, I won't pretend to. I'm not one of these people that they hear bits and they'll just start talking about it. I know bits, but I need to do more research into exactly, because I haven't stopped for the last few days. So bear with me. I am aware of the emails, and I've heard about some of the accusations, but we have got to be careful, remember, because we are on YouTube. Some of this is getting a bit close to the bone. We might have to start taking it to Rumble, just for some of it. Some of it we're okay, right? Obviously, my streams in the garden when we're chilling with the animals. Oh, thank you, Puppa. Oh, can't say your name. Puppalo Murphy. Oh, thank you. In Ireland. Hello, Ireland. Hello, darling, in Ireland. Are you a dude? I can't tell. Your picture's too small. If you're a dude, then I'm sorry for offending you. If you're a girl, then hello, darling. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I can't fucking speak. I'm so tired. Jiggy. Has anyone got any questions before we go? I don't feel hate for Edwards as I feel for Schofield. Hello, Danny. Danny's here. Dino Days. Check out Dino Days. What emails? Again, I don't know enough about it, but there were accusations about RAPE, and I think that sort of stuff we can't talk about on YouTube. Let me do a bit of digging and let me see if there's a way that I can bring it, a YouTube friendly way of bringing it to you. If not, we'll have to go over to Rumble or something. Oh, thank you, Jane. Has anyone got any more questions or anything like that? Because I'm going to get off now. I've been on over an hour. It was just a quick one. I just thought I'd jump on. Katie Price was another one. Oh, yeah. That was awful what she did. Don't get banned off. Yeah, I've got to be careful. YouTube, lol. So I've got to be careful, you see. So some of it I may be saving for over there. I need to get that set up. And the WhatsApp messages on the clown's phone concerning the plague. Oh, yeah, all of it. Oh, the candies. I think you should wear your 1919. Yeah, you mean 1984 t-shirt. I've got some really cool t-shirts, guys. I forgot I'd got them. I've got a couple of the Rabbit of Carabanog, the Monty Python rabbit. I've got some of them, which I'm going to wear next time. I hate them all. Hill will soon be full. It will be. It will be. Yeah, well, if not Rumble, then one of them. There's so many now, isn't there? Hello, Saskia. Ah, you've been gifted a membership, but by one of the J's. I'm not sure which one. I'm guessing you've been gifted it, unless you joined it yourself, but I've not seen you before, so I'm guessing you've been gifted it. I'm a woman. Sorry, Pupil, I was right the first time I called you a darling. This is a pic of me with my... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Uh, Penny, have you looked into allegations against Tom Jones? No, I haven't. I will look into it, but we've got to be really careful. Right? I've been demonetized more times than I can care to remember. Now, when I get demonetized, we lose all the membership. So I lose that way of interacting with you away from some of the public and the trolls and whatnot. So I lose that. So I don't want to lose that. So at the moment, we've got to be careful. Okay. While I'm doing my garden streams, we're just chilling. You're all welcome in. We just have a chill. We just sit there. We just chat, talk to the bunnies. Ah, thank you. Yeah, you're green. You were gifted a membership, darling, by one of the Janet or Jane. Ah. Well, I'm going to be, if I'll look into everyone, Danny. And remember, just because you like someone doesn't mean that they're not a wrong un, you know? It's just another platform. Maltese, what's Rumble? There's lots of them, though. I'm not sure which one I'd go for. You're right to cover the online safety bill, but even mentioning how many platforms there are right now makes it seem so antiquated that they're spending taxpayer money to try and censor. Yeah. Yeah, Tad the lad. So anyway, so there we have it. Hugh's been outed, as we know. His wife outed him. You couldn't make this shit up, folks. Oh, thank you, Sharon, darling. You was a member anyway, wasn't you, sweetheart? Or was you gifted? Oh, well, it was either Janet or Jane. They gifted them, and YouTube picked at random, but they paid for them. Thank you, Hunter. I've never heard about the Tom Jones thing, but that's funny. I like it. It's not unusual, says Marcus. Thank you for who just said great work. Who said that? Belinda, thank you, darling. Rumble struck. Yeah, I do love our chilled out streams outside. I'm toying with nipping out there for 5 minutes now because the sun's still out and it stopped raining. I might nip out for 5 minutes with Jack. I'll see. You're all welcome on there. Gone mad, it's down to you. If you have to buy one or be lucky, if you want to buy one, you can. I'm sure Jane will put the link in. Okay, guys, thank you for so much. I might or might not pop on in 5 minutes in the garden. I don't know. I look dreadful with my hair. God, fucking awful. I haven't, Jane. Honestly, I haven't had time. Spacecraft loves the street. Ah, well, thank you. I might nip out for 5 minutes. I'll see in a minute. Yeah, I've heard she was 16, Willow. You're talking about the George Osborne thing. I've heard. Oh, you mean the Tom Jones thing? I think there's a lot going on. Wales is shot big time. I love Wales, but I'm more of a North Wales fan than a South. But you know, I love that country. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I say if you might see a notification in 5 minutes, I might sit outside for 10 minutes in the garden and pop on with Ninny. I don't know. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Again, thank you to Janet and Jane for the memberships. That's so kind. Dr. David Bull, hello. And again, I'm busy on it. I'm researching. I'm doing what I can. I don't believe in witch hunts. I don't believe in just going around saying, I've heard rumours about this person and I'm going to accuse them. I always look for evidence and sources. And if I can't find any, then I hold back. That's just how it is. All right. Thank you, everybody, again. I love you guys. You are amazeballs. And I'll see you all either in a minute or tomorrow, or it'll be very soon. Okay. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.